YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Steph, and we're back with another video today, man. So today's topic, we'll be talking about generational trauma. Generational trauma / curses type shit. So what do I mean by generational curses / trauma? So as we go through this thing called life, over the generations of family being evolved, the family was this size at one point, now it's this size and this size and this size and this shit like that. So as we go through some of the beliefs and some of the ways of raising kids, it doesn't change, like it stays the same. So it's like, okay, let's look at it this way. So back in the day, they used to beat your ass for like some of the smaller shit you would do. So they wanted you to be damn near perfect. Because you had to be, because you was black. Like you had no era to fuck up. Like you had not 1 ounce of 1 inch, 1 ounce of era to fuck up. You put at a disadvantage coming straight out the womb. So another example, shit, basically, let's say if you doing homework or something like that, and like your parent is trying to help you, but like you dead ass, like genuinely you don't know what's going on, but you trying to like figure out trying to figure out what's going on like with your schoolwork and shit like that. And when like you got a parent or something that be like, dumbass, you dumb as a fucking doorknob, I slap the shit out your ass. That's generational trauma, bro. Because now the kid gonna think that helped him develop his character. In a way it did, because it taught him how to like take a lot of verbal abuse instead of physical. Even though we still got our ass beat though, but it's like, as we've got older, especially in my age group, like we didn't start having kids and shit like that. For the most part, I'm gonna try to talk to my kids, but okay, of course it's gonna come to a point where your kid gonna wanna try you and shit like that, and your kid fuck around and get some coochie, or your kid fuck around and get some dick, and now they feel like they can really try their parents on some shit, and then that's when you try to throw their ass through a door on some shit. But like, not on no child abuse type shit, but it's like, you not finna play with me. I don't know who the fuck you think you is. I don't know what the fuck you been doing to make you feel like you that nigga. But no, you're not that nigga. Like, and that's totally understandable, because some people, like some motherfuckers, they be needing this shit, because some motherfuckers really be thinking like they that nigga after they done got some coochie or some dick or some shit like that. Another thing, beating your kids. Don't get me wrong, we all got our ass beat, but it's like, shit, we got our ass beat for the slightest shit. Like, the slightest fuck ups, we get our ass beat. But I'm be real, my mama, she ain't really beat my ass until it was just some shit that she kept talking to me about, and I just wasn't listening. The only time my mom just really beat my ass, if I just was overly not doing what the fuck she told me to do, I just was blatantly not doing what the fuck she wanted, like on some hard-headed shit. And then I had this step-up, like, shit, the way he used to beat your ass, you didn't want to get in trouble. So, like, shit, he calmed me down a lot, because I used to try my mama a lot. But she kept a stern foot on me, though, because it's like, shit, my mama, like, small and shit, but my mama strong, though. Like, she really strong as a motherfucker. Like, she put her mind to it, like, but we all are like that, though. Like, if we really put our mind to it, we really strong as a motherfucker, like, mentally and physically. You just gotta put your mind to it that you can do what you're trying to do at the said point, at the said moment. But bro, like, us as people, especially us young people who just started having kids and shit, we gotta change the narrative and shit like that, because we can't have these kids out here like going through the same shit we went through as kids, because it ain't gonna do shit but keep a generational trauma thing going, like a cycle. It's gonna keep going. That's why I say, when I do have kids, ain't no spending the night, ain't none of that shit. That's how motherfuckers get to play in your ass and shit. But yeah, bro, like, It's just something we have to change, especially if we want the world to be a better place. Like, you shouldn't want to do the same shit that your parent did to you. Like, of course, take some of the things that they did to you as a parent and like implement it into like your parenting guide. But like, don't take everything that your parent did, because you know something that your parent did you didn't agree with like wholeheartedly, but your mama still, or your mama or your dad or your parents did it together. Like, they collectively did that shit together. You know you did not like that shit. So that's why I say only take like small groups, or like not small groups, but like small notes and shit, like small little sections out of their way of parenting. If you was either worried about your mom or your dad or both. But yeah, bro, it just, with this shit, you just gotta really be patient with this shit, bro. Like, it's all gonna come together. It's a timing thing. And that's why I tell motherfuckers, like, I ain't rushing my YouTube shit. I got me a little job. Like, shit, I just go in, I do my job, and I take my ass home. Like, I ain't trying to parlay with no nigga at work or no shit like that. Like, I'm just in that hoe trying to get my work and shit done, get the fuck on up out the door. But yeah, bro, it's just, with the generational trauma shit, fool, we really just gotta change our ways so that you don't be like us. Like, the youth will be their own person, if that makes sense. Like, that's all it's about. Because, I'll be real, it's gonna come to a point to where, like, shit, by the time I hit like 35, 40, shit, my time's up, nigga. I ain't no young nigga no more. What the fuck? I ain't in my 20s, 30s no more. Like, even now, as a 24-year-old, about to be 25, bro, I don't like doing the average shit of 24, the average 24, 25-year-old like doing. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I'll go parlay and shit, but like, it gotta be like an event, like family or like friends around. Like, I ain't just doing that shit on my own. Cause I ain't no party type nigga. But like, if it's like a family event or like a friend event or some shit and they want me to come, I'm gonna come type shit. Cause they want me to come and I'm gonna show my support and shit like that. But other than that, bro, man, we just really just gotta learn how to stay to ourselves out here and maneuver through the matrix. Cause it's hard to maneuver through this shit. You just gotta know how to. And a lot of people, they ain't gonna try to show. Well, a lot of people, they don't want to help. They don't want to see you even thrive. It's like I be telling motherfuckers, this shit is a crab in the barrel mentality. Especially where the fuck I come from. Like, you really gotta have your head on straight to the point to where you know what you want to do. Kind of got your life mapped out in a way. You don't have to completely have your life mapped out, but you gotta know. You gotta have like idea of what you want to do in life, because this shit is like a cycle, fool. Like I keep telling y'all, that generational trauma shit, that shit happens a lot, like more than a lot of people think. What the fuck you think be happening when these motherfuckers out here, like, shit, let's say we graduate high school, woo-woo. Some of us were good at sports, but we never go to school for that shit. And if we do go to school, like, for, like, playing a sport or some shit, this shit doesn't work out for you. Like, and that's the sad part. Like, a lot of people not gonna tell you, and then you'll fuck around and end up back home and shit, doing hard drugs on some shit. Like, you never know. Like, shit happens, gang. Like, and that's why I say you have to keep yourself away from shit like that, because that shit will corrupt you to the point to where you'll fuck around and try it or even do it. Like, and that's just not the way, bro. Like, trying booger sugar, trying crack, all that dumbass shit out, trying heroin, all that shit is dumb, bro. Don't get me wrong, like, some people, we all have our vices, bro, but it's like, certain drugs, they gonna break your body the fuck down. Heroin, crack, cocaine, all that shit's breaking your body down all together. So it's like, when you think about it, it's like a new wave of shit start happening again. Like a new wave of crack or booger sugar users or heroin users or some shit. And it's like I say, it's basically a cycle, because shit, you gonna get on that shit young, you gonna damn near get addicted. And that's just how it goes. Like, on some weird shit, like on some small town shit, like on some big shitty shit. Like, if your town and shit don't have like the resources for like a motherfucker to thrive on some shit, that motherfucker damn near gonna drown. And not in a funny way. They just reality because they don't have the resources to help themselves. Like, do you know how strong minded you have to be to not just, you know how strong minded you have to be to just lock in and not think about nothing else but your goals, bro? That's the only thing that matters, your goals, bro. You know what you want to do here. You know the dream, you know the life that you're chasing, so why not do it? Why not just keep going forward? There's no reason to stay stagnant. What the fuck you gonna do staying stagnant? Nothing. You gonna be fucking miserable out here, bro. Yeah, bro, I just wanted to get this video out to y'all today, man. I'm kind of on a little grind, streaking right now. It's my second day straight upload. So, yeah, we on that. I say one, free Rashad Jamal. I come as I am as I come.